sticky buns look fabulous. What a decadent way to start a lazy Sunday brunch with these blueberry sticky buns. Now, I've already done the fruit antipasti. 3 different fruit salads, and they're laid out on the table and look absolutely lovely. But now I have to make my Huevos Rancheros. This one's for Michael, really. It's his favorite because it signals a lazy Sunday afternoon. First, I want to turn up the oven to 400. Huevos Rancheros are the Southwestern Eggs Benedict. You've got a flour tortilla as a base, a sort of Southwestern veggie hash. I'm going to put some bacon in there, and then the eggs on top with some cheese melted just underneath them. I'll start with 4 slices of bacon. While the bacon starts to cook, I think I'll get all the other ingredients ready for the vegetable hash. The first time I tried Huevos Rancheros was in a restaurant in Santa Fe, and it was Sunday brunch. The restaurant was recommended to me, though, not for the huevos, but for the sticky buns. But it was the Huevos Rancheros, and there was a lot of chili pepper in it that really won me over. Half a bell pepper. I dice up the pepper about the same size as the onion. Give the bacon a stir to crisp it up. Taking corn off the cob can be a bit messy, so I like to do it right over a bowl, and it catches a little bit, not all of it, but it can fly everywhere. This is also great to do because it catches all the sweet juices from the fresh corn too. So I'm going to add, I know Chris and Anna like spicy foods, so I'm going to add a jalapeno pepper. The heat in jalapeno pepper is mostly in the seeds and on the inside, so I will pull some of it out. We can always adjust the heat with a little hot sauce later. The jalapeno I'll dice quite small in size. Now, I'll wash my hands to get a bit of the heat off, but I'm going to make sure not to rub my eyes in the next little while. And the bacon's almost crisp. And I'll turn down the heat a little bit before I start cooking my vegetables. Oh, I think that pepper has a bit of heat to it. I can smell it. That's good. Chris and Anna love spicy food. And now, some spices and the black beans. 2 teaspoons of ground cumin and ground coriander. I'll give the black beans a moment to drain while I grate some garlic. Oh, this smells incredible. That looks great. You know, this hash could double as a great topping for nachos, too. And I think I'm going to use one of Peter's orange tomatoes. I cut up the tomato in a larger dice than I do the onions and peppers because these tomatoes are the only liquid this Southwestern hash really needs. So I'm just going to warm the tomatoes through while I grab the cheese and coriander. Watch out.
Hello.
Hello.
Come on in. Come on, Oscar. Come on.
How are you?
Great. It's great to see you.
See you.
How you doing, Chief?
Come on.
See you.
How are you?
Great. Come on in.
Those tomatoes looked just a little bit softened. The carryover heat will keep softening them, and I've turned off the heat before I add a little fresh coriander. And I don't want to forget about adding back the bacon now. Just stir that in. The cheddar cheese will go on top of the vegetable mix, but underneath the egg, so it'll sort of melt through the vegetables and hold everything in place. 4 small tortillas, just a little oil for each dish. And just press the soft tortilla inside These are going to look great on the table. A generous spoonful, about 1/3 of a cup of cheddar cheese on each is enough. And now for the eggs. I'll just crack 2 eggs into each dish, and then they go right into the oven. Now I think my sticky buns have cooled enough that they're ready to turn out, and I can bring them out to the gang.